Tomorrow, tomorrow, I always will love you. Tomorrow's a day away. I don't know what that's about. I'm on Capricorn type energy. This video ain't gonna be that long. It's just your mid-monthly check-in or whatever the case may be for the month. A lot of people mid-month has been different or whatever the case may be. See how y'all fluctuate so goddamn moods. I'll tell you that or whatever the case may be. It's kind of like, damn. Everybody mood. I don't know if it's because we in fire season, but everybody mood just been like, meow. To the next. Let's go. Like, that's the energy that it's been. It's like, damn, you got some more shit? Anywho, I don't know what that means. Tomorrow, I always will love you. You're only a day away. I don't know if you're telling that to somebody. Tomorrow. Because that really was that song really was about her trying to carpe diem the next day. It was like tomorrow, so constant trying to try it, something or whatever, even though that she was living like in this poverty type lifestyle. You got Five of Pentacles like out in the cold, necessarily that type of energy where she was going through a necessarily hard time, so she was trying to persevere, and it was kind of like, it's a hard knock life. But honestly, was it? I mean, it was though, like in certain situations, like in the Annie type story, or whatever the case may be, like with the poverty type situation, trying to survive, or whatever the case may be, in that energy, doing whatever she could to survive. I tell y'all, sometimes I don't like survival type mode, because survival type mode can create, victims or beasts. All right. Overall mood, you got the Knight of Pentacles. That's what it was. That's why I said it didn't give me little Annie type style. They gave me trying to try something again. Get off the horse and go back at it again. You got the Knight of Pentacles versus your overall mood, so they kind of be lacking where somebody is not, where somebody is in a space of immaturity. Like, you get what I'm saying? Immaturity and not caring about the actions necessary. I don't know what is going on with the earth signs necessarily. Taurus, you hear me saying, was going through some sort of reprimand. Wanted to take half apologies. Virgos necessarily was either getting fed up or dealing with these type of people or the group. Like, y'all readings just necessarily have been weird or whatever the case may be. It has. It really has. You got Five of Pentacles, you got Three of Cups, so you got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I told y'all, I'm going to keep saying this. Queen of Pentacles has been coming up reversed for a lot of y'all, and especially earth signs, and that does not mean necessarily good. Queen of Pentacles could be fair share into a style of dark magic. It could be focusing on gossip, rumors. I say this all the time, Capricorns. I said this like in June. Necessary. Did I say this in June? Was it June? No, I think I said I was like watching, because I was like, necessarily when it comes to this, if somebody keep calling on you to do something, it's because they know you're going to do it. Dead ass. And this is why people be saying y'all meddlers and being everybody business, because they're like, oh, okay, I'll do it. I have no problem. Like, this is the energy. Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So that's kind of like being out. So I don't know if somebody's coming to you, you coming to somebody else, where it's like tomorrow, and it's kind of like the Queen of Pentacles necessarily don't give a fuck about somebody. She's going to fancy them to get what she wants. So I don't know if you're doing this to somebody or somebody's doing it to you, but the Three of Cups is like self-serving type energy and things that should not be celebrated. You got Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. That's why I said, piggybacking off the energy that I said earlier, this is like emotional power play. Six of Pentacles, it could be an abusive magic, where I've been saying a lot of times with spiritual cognizance. That video that dropped, where I was telling a lot of people, go watch it if you're into a style of magic, where it was boundaries and barriers that goes between necessarily you and a client. Sometimes people fail to recognize to where you can be emotionally triggered by situations that do not serve you. So you get in clients' business because it's a situation that you need to heal within self, or instead of rejecting them, so it ends up feeding off that sense of chaos. This is where most people can abuse certain clients or necessarily doing certain things that they shouldn't have to do. Because I don't know. We'll get off that though. That's why I said I don't know. But that's where the tomorrow, because Annie had to be crazy shit. Anywho, I don't know. Because you can read it any other way, like you hear me say, from the Annie type energy. It's like tomorrow. She was just more focused. For some of y'all, it could just be materially invested. Because you got King of Pentacles being reversed. So it could be material invested necessarily. Because you got King of Cups and the Six of Wands. Materially invested. Materially abundant. That's how some people, though, they just be material abundant and they don't have shit else to offer you. They really don't. Ooh, I'm so sorry. They really don't. But necessarily though, you got the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Six of Wands. It's like somebody's trying to block somebody something. It's like somebody's trying to block somebody's sense of judgment, emotional attraction, being towards something, especially with the Judgment being here. It's like somebody's trying to cloud somebody's judgment. It could be people necessarily that you're vibing low with or bringing out lower vibrational entities within you or other people necessarily around you. But the Six of Wands, you know what I'm saying? The Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands, them are not my style types of people. I do not want to be friends with those type of people necessarily. I would not. And I don't think you should either, but I can't tell you what to do. Six of Wands, that's like bully people who try to entice, to try to run people necessarily, but they will always turn on you. Remember that. The Judgment. Or you will always turn on them when you try to turn your life around. That's how the game go. Anywho, but you got Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Yes. Somebody's very defensive about a sense of truth or emotional understanding, though. Like somebody doesn't feel seen. Somebody doesn't feel like they connect necessarily with an environment, because the King of Cups necessarily, that could be like a masculine energy, or somebody's taking a masculine approach necessarily when it comes to connecting with others. And I say this a lot of time, it is a lot of feminines that have female bodies necessarily that are leading, like their the bodies is feminine but their aspects are masculine. So this is why a lot of Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, all these things are coming out reverse, to see that they're not necessarily as giving, or they're understanding, or they care for others, where they're more glorifying of self. That's why you got the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands, where somebody's trying to offer it, but at the same time being very defensive about it. Like, here you go. Like, that's what it kind of gave me now. Here you go, nigga, damn. Because you got Ace of Cups coming behind it. Don't know if it's a relationship or a friendship. Here you go. Like, here go you sorry ass. Here you go. Like, that's what it kind of gets me with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And the Five of Wands. One of y'all causing chaos in somebody's relationship, or somebody's causing something in yours. I said this earlier though, out that day-to-day reading over there. I was like, one of y'all causing chaos in somebody else's relationships. The Queen of Pentacles would do that though, because she's more self-gratifying of herself. So it's like necessarily, if she does this, or in a relationship style, the partner necessarily turns to things that gratify them. And it could not be the partner necessarily. It could be a third party, or just not spending much time into the relationship. It's kind of like this type of energy though. But it feels like though it's a half-ass apology from somebody. It's kind of like, here you go, damn, I'm sorry. Like, that's where it's coming from. It's like aggressive, much. Knight of Wands, that's what I said. Somebody coming in with an apology, like, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, like, that's where it's coming in. It's kind of like half-assed, dead ass. Like, either you giving it to somebody or somebody's not. Ooh, I'm not taking all them. Knight of Wands and the Emperor here. Somebody's trying to make a decision necessarily. What is it that they should do? Like, what should they do, though? What should they do? Didn't I say that, though? If you are a feminine, though, I would check the aspect of, like, if you're a feminine entity or whatever at this moment, I would just see why a lot of masculine cards keep coming out, to where, like, you and a partner necessarily is not leading. Even if you identify as a masculine or whatever, and you're still a feminine, I would see why you're so detached, even if it's coming to relationships aspect. If you're not getting the partner, if you're not understanding, if you don't necessarily get along, controlling the me aspect, I would see why that's coming up. Because that could be the disconnect between you and humanity, to where you end up with these Six of Wands type people, to where, like, you could be like, okay, if I can't live with them, I can't live without, so I'm gonna go roll with people who necessarily don't give a damn about me. So that's why I said, yeah. And it's kind of like somebody could get in a position necessary. Oh, they're just like me. Let's do this. Only for these people not to give a shit about you. Like, that's that type of energy necessary, where it seems like some of y'all may be dealing with. Because you got the Five of Cups. Instability, unstable. Instability and unstable. Yes. So it's a lot of masculine cards here. It is. And then, too, it just looks like, I'm telling you, it's kind of like somebody causing chaos in the relationship. Like, somebody's like, yeah, let me do this. Like, they just trying to stir up. It's like somebody trying to break up a relationship. I will say that. Somebody's trying to break up a relationship or commenting unnecessarily on a relationship. And it's like they're causing chaos. Like they really are. I don't know if you doing this or somebody else necessarily. I don't. I really don't know necessarily though. Tomorrow. Okay, we got Queen of Cups up right, but that don't mean shit with the Queen of Pentacles. We're in reverse. You got King and Queen of Cups and the Fool and the Page of Swords. That's why I said somebody necessarily doesn't trust a partner, and they haven't communicated that though necessarily though. Somebody feels like if it's a partner though necessarily, somebody caught up in a lifestyle that necessarily does not serve them. It could be friends or commitment or just like, yeah, okay, all right. It's kind of like you connecting with people who do not serve you. With the Page of Swords though, and it's kind of like somebody necessarily don't trust somebody. So that's where that in your business, nosy, messiness type energy coming from. Because you got Six of Swords though. It's pushing somebody away. It is. You got Libra energy, the Justice energy, Six of Swords, moving into what is fair. Seven of Cups being reversed. This is the Hangman. I knew it was repetitive. I said that though. This could be like some feminine and masculine energy aspects going on to where, like, you hear me say, where a lot of masculines aspect as men don't know how to identify with themselves when it comes to their feminine aspects of how they cater, how they give, how they're understanding to others, how they feel like they should work themselves to the bone, or when they don't have certain things, they could feel like necessarily a failure to where like they could go into self-sabotaging type energy and then like, oh my god, I'm sorry, and then trying to come back. It's kind of like this repetitive sense of cycle. For some of y'all necessarily, it's like somebody that's trying to drive a wedge in the midst of a relationship, like somebody's brewing chaos. Like that's what it does give me though, like somebody's brewing chaos though. And it's like a lot of strength cards, so it's kind of like a battle of the egos, because you have the Emperor versus the King of Swords, the King of Cups, so it's kind of like a battle though. So it's kind of like somebody got a battle on their hand for necessarily trying to fight for a position, because you got Three of Swords being reversed. Somebody's over it. Tomorrow, I always will love you. Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Yes, it's kind of like, you know how they say, you got people, make sure you got people on your boat going the direction that you need them to go necessarily, because they are drill holes in your boat. That's the energy that it gives me though. Going back to the Six of Pentacles, Tower reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, and the Scorpionic type energy. That's why I said somebody's being very spiteful, lower vibrational, necessarily though. And it does give me though, going back to the energy where somebody's trying to get somebody a half-ass apology. Like, here you go, damn, get over it. Like, it's kind of like that, where somebody's trying to like, here you go, just get over it. Be done. It's kind of like that type. And it's like, what the fuck? Because to me, it just gives me though like a person just sitting back with the Six of Pentacles and the Tower reverse. It's not that somebody's avoiding this. It's plotting to figure out how to do it another damn way. Like, that's what it kind of gives me though. Like somebody's trying to plot how to do it another damn way. That's why I said some of y'all rolling with some people who I would not hang with, because you got the Five of Wands reverse. And the Ace of Swords though. For some of y'all, it could be, if it's a partner relationship, it's kind of like that fallout to make up the breakup, and somebody trying to come back and say, okay, I'm done. Trying to communicate about the old. It could be some apology necessarily, trying to learn how to move forward. It could be a relationship aspect, because you do got the Three of Swords. It's not even necessarily cheating type energy. It looks like somebody's more caught up on the past. Page of Swords reverse. It's kind of like somebody that's not very trusting their partner, so they don't communicate, like the lack of trust that they have with them. So I'm gonna just go through your phone while you sleep, or I'm gonna just do this, I'm gonna check your social media, like that type of energy. And I think that could be the problem, or it could be insecurity type based. You got Ace of Pentacles as well. God damn. For some of y'all, people who you with or necessarily into magic, going back to this that I speak of, some of y'all trying to block certain things for certain people. Communication, finances. Some of y'all could be with a partner who is stopping certain things from coming into your life, because you do got this necessarily. I don't know, because I don't know necessarily if it is, because with the Six of Wands, somebody I wouldn't do business with necessarily. I would not. So let me get out there. I would not. Anywho, hair front reverse. I wouldn't. I wouldn't though. I necessarily wouldn't. Don't listen to me though. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I ain't nobody. But like I said, it's a lot of power cards up here in play. So it's kind of like somebody going to have like a fight on their hand necessarily to get what it is necessarily that they want. You got Hierophant though, necessarily if it got something to do with business or risky type matters. It's kind of like somebody's waiting on something to come in, and necessarily it might not. For some of y'all, it's trying to get somebody some apology, the Four of Swords or whatever the case may be. Somebody's in a position where, okay, all right, well, oh well, like I don't care, and it's kind of like waiting on that apology necessarily, or waiting on some sort of response. I don't think it's coming in at that moment. I really don't. I'm sorry to give you that, but because you got Four of Cups, yeah. Some of y'all, that's number 8. Number 8 is kind of like a new start, a new beginning, almost at 9. What you put in, almost to the 10, almost completing. So that's why I said, yeah, the Hangman is kind of like a cycle for some of y'all. For some of y'all, it could be a person that you with the counterpart to where they have a problem with their feminine energy of understanding how their actions affect others, or they could be you. Of the need though, because I told y'all, I think I said this in the June reading for Capricorns. I was like, watch it. If somebody keep calling on you, asking you to do certain shit, they calling on you because they know you're gonna do it. Oh yeah, Capricorn's gonna do it. Capricorn's gonna do it. It could be somebody you associated with. You know how kind of like you got this single friend necessary. Ask your man, can he come over here and can he move this? Bitch, that's my man. It's kind of like that type of energy where somebody like, oh babe, oh yeah, I told mama, oh I said this, you can go on her over do this. Like that type of energy. 2 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, they can go ahead and do it. The Lovers. Yeah. For some of y'all in business with your partners. Some of y'all in a relationship, y'all in business with your partners necessarily though. Some of y'all don't know when to cut off that work talk to come home. 2 of Cups, yeah, y'all don't know how to separate that. For some of y'all so conjoined at the hip that y'all don't know how to have independent, separate, healthy lives from each other. You got the World reverse. So some of y'all necessarily don't know how to see a higher perspective or a different understanding. Some of y'all don't see it. This slows y'all down with the connection towards a relationship. For some of y'all necessary, somebody else is causing a whole lot of chaos. You kind of got like a bitter ex, bitter baby mama, new girl necessary to just sit here. I'm holding on to this. This is my man. Like that type of shit or whatever the case may be with somebody doing that. It's like, ugh. To each his own. Because you got 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I tell you, it's like some type of financial type matter. 10 of Pentacles, though, and the Wheel of Fortune, that's kind of like the foundation. Like I said, some of y'all just so work. That you may work with your partner or in business with your partner, then when y'all don't know how to separate. So some of y'all have to go to these big explosive type arguments where it's like, you leave necessarily, whatever the case may be, and it's kind of like, bye. And when somebody gets put out. Financial type opportunities though, for some of y'all in business with certain partners, y'all got a partner necessarily, or you're the partner that gets into business necessarily, and it's very risky as hell. And you got a partner that's like, no, this shit's stupid. And you kind of like, no, but I see it's gonna pan out. That's the that's the energy somebody got, or whatever the case may be. Hermit, that's why I said that's what it is. Somebody that learn from somebody's mistakes, but it's all about listening. Somebody doesn't want to listen, because like Capricorn type energy necessarily, when it comes to lessons that y'all need to learn, if it's not to where somebody is teaching you or they're necessarily taking control, y'all can kind of be in that cardinal sign bully type head, and you still make the damn dumbass mistake. And it's like somebody be like, told you. Like that's what it's like, that type of energy, especially if it's like a relationship aspect. So that's why I said, yeah. Because you got 3 of Wands. Because one of y'all do that, though, necessarily. One of y'all, like, where your partner can't tell you shit. And you kind of like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like, one of y'all got that type of energy. And then y'all have to come back. Because y'all do too much. One of y'all do too much. One of y'all partners definitely do too much with this Queen of Pentacles being reversed. Like, she damn sure do too much. 10 of Cups. I like that though. Sometimes big mistakes can make greater lessons. You got 7 of Pentacles though. Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands. That's why I said, ooh. Y'all in somebody's business, Capricorn. Get out of it. Or somebody's in yours, so them get out of it. It don't serve nobody when you got the meddler. Empress. That's the energy where it's kind of like you may be sitting in Empress energy, but this other person, I don't like this though, because the Three of Wands speaks of failures though, so it's kind of like somebody coming around and tell you, oh, this person done me so shitty, da 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 da, and they going right back to the same environment. Ten of Pentacles on the end. They did this. Oh, I hate them. They didn't. I appreciate them. I did all those different types of things. I tried to help them, and they go right back to the same shit. It's a waste. So that's why I said some of y'all ain't learning. And there's some shit that one of your partners necessarily has been telling you. And you ain't been listening. Strength. Because I tell you, I say this all the time. I said when it comes to Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer, if God wanted to show me he hate me, that's all he had to do was say, teach them something. Let me tell you something. I just say, no, you can go and put me back on that karma trip you had me on, boss, because no, ma'am. Okay, you got Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. This could be a financial type matter necessarily with somebody. It could be the greed, the aspects of finances, or whatever the case may be. Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups, that's why I said this could be like with some karmic, like attraction to a person necessarily, like while I was talking about the shadowy aspects. Like a lot of people who say, oh, I'm not for drama, and they actually get into that. Libra energy necessarily speaks of learning what is black and white and the understanding of that. So the Six of Cups that's the attraction to it. It could be past life instances or connections or solely connected to a person on a level to where when it comes to healing and understanding, like, why am I acting in this energy? Why am I maybe chaotic? Why am I not there necessarily? It could be the way you're attracted to certain people if you're single. So it could be that though. That's why I say it's like some karmic style type lesson that somebody got to learn that they not learning. Because you got the Knight, Six of Cups, the Knight, the Eight of Cups, and the Magician, though. That's why I said the magic. It could be some magical aspects. I say that all the time. Magic can't fix anything. You got Nine of Pentacles versus the Seven of Pentacles reverse going back to the Three. Look at the negative aspects of the Three. That is the mind, the body, and the spirit. Capricorn energy sometimes. I will say, like they say the jokes of, if Satan was a sign, he would be a Leo. That shit was funny as hell. And as well as like they say Capricorns try to play God. Sometimes y'all gonna have to learn that you can't outplay that. And this is a lesson that you got to learn. Like some of y'all got to learn. Like y'all in relationships with people, like making friends with people. Like you're saying, all they do is cause chaos. So da da da. And you participate and you like, oh, I got to cover it up. I got to clean it up. No, you doing it because you low key like it, and that's honesty. So you can be able to walk away. But some of y'all walking away into the magician type mode, or some of y'all got friends or partners or necessary a person like this or friends. Because Six of Wands could be the outside influences though. And it's kind of like, you get what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. So that's why I said Three of Pentacles reverse those learned type traits of what you pick up from people around you. So as we wrap this up on the bottom of the deck, we're going back to this. The Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So this could be somebody like, oh, yeah. Like this is you doing this to somebody. It could be smothering them necessarily, not knowing when to back off. Three of Cups. Three of Cups, that could be gossip situations. Like you could be smothering somebody. I tell you, Queen of Wands is equally chaotic as the King. The King can just somewhat be necessarily abusive. The Queen can say, oh, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Come on, you guys, let's go. And not give a fuck about anybody else back with this shadowy dark aspect though. Because the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles speaks of slow down. Honor thyself. Dead ass. The Page of Pentacles, so you can learn a lesson. Because out of the 8 and it goes to the 9, I will be mad as hell if I've been working on some shit. Or in life I'm trying to go and I'm ascend and I'm constantly praying or I'm asking or I'm talking to spiritual guys and I just get one. I'm like, this is it? I would be fucking pissed. I would ask. But the lifestyle necessarily, the road that's going down is kind of like you can't necessarily be mad. So I don't know if it's a partner or a person where you kind of like, I'm putting in my due justice. What the fuck I'm going to get out of? And it's like, I put in all the work for this? Just the one? And if you put these together, that's the number 9. What the number 9 means. Google it. Revision. Karma. spiritual awakening, understanding. It's all the R words. Revolution, revolutionizing, like all that shit or whatever. In this case, that'd be a humbling, the awakening, understanding. Damn near the wheel of fortune. And reverse. What you put in, what you put out, up or down. So that's why I said, yeah, I said this 2 months ago, Capricorn. I said, please be mindful of people that you entertain in this season, because it's kind of like somebody like, yeah, you kind of like that. It's kind of like you that ride or die friend, or at least try to be. And then you get so caught up in trying to defend or protect a friend that you end up on the opposite sides. That's why I said, Cardinal signs are the most selfish motherfuckers on this earth. Dead ass, like for real. They are. When they ascend it, it is beautiful though. I'm saying it is. Why you think a cardinal sign always end up with a fixed or a mutable sign? It's to teach your ass a lesson. I'm telling you, it is. When you just stubborn, you just see two cardinals in a relationship depending on what path they are. I'm telling you, all cardinal signs always end up in a relationship with a mutable sign or a fixed sign to teach them a valuable lesson for life. Alright, okay, let's go. Alright. Whew, okay. Alright. You gotta step out of your comfort zone and don't let your past hold you back. And your South Node, that's why I said that's a karmic style type lesson. Meeting with these certain types of people, the pack. What do you need to release right after that? And then you have a new star that's coming and expect a powerful change. That's why I said, depending on how great a value that Page of Pentacles is, that's why I said I would be a little bit pissed too if I was in the Eight of Pentacles energy and I've been working hard and the universe like, here you go, you need to slow down. And it's like, we just give you this one. And you like, what the fuck, this it? I would be mad too. I would be dead ass, man. A win-win is on the forecast. A win-win is on the forecast. I'd be mad as hell too. I say that. Other than that though, I don't know what to say on that one, Capricorn. You can do what you want to do with it. Like I said, just be very mindful who you let call on you in this season. So, on that note, do what you gotta do.